Welcome back, my dear students. Today we will explore the functional aspects and regulation of hormones of the adrenal gland, the body's stress handling and energy regulating powerhouse. We will learn how adrenal cortex hormones like cortisol and aldosterone and adrenal medulla hormones like the adrenaline and noradrenaline work together to manage metabolism, stress response and water electrolyte balance. By the end of this class, you will understand how this gland equips our body to stay alert, balanced and adaptive under all conditions. Introduction. Basically, the adrenal glands are paired endocrine glands located just above the kidneys. Each gland has two distinct regions. The outer region is the adrenal cortex, that is 80 to 90% region secretes steroid hormones, and this is the cortex region of the adrenal gland. And the inner region, that is inner 10 to 20% region, is the adrenal medulla, which secretes, this is the adrenal medulla portion, this is the portion which secretes catecholamine hormones or catecholamines. Hormones of the adrenal cortex. The cortex has three zones, each secreting specific hormone, such as zona glomerulosa secretes mineralocorticoid, also known as, which is also known as aldosterone, and the functions include: it regulates electrolyte and water balance in our body, it increases sodium reabsorption and water retention in the kidney, it increases K plus and H plus excretion, it also maintains blood volume and blood pressure in our body. Renin angiotensin aldosterone system, or RAS, is the main regulator of the zona glomerulosa. K plus ion or potassium ion in blood stimulate secretion. ACTH have the minor role in this process. So negative feedback: RAS suppression occurs when blood pressure or Na plus normalize. Zona fasciculata or glucocorticoids, also which is also known as cortisol or corticosterone. The functions include: it increases, it promotes gluconeogenesis, it increases blood glucose level, so it has anti-insulin effect. It also promotes lipolysis and protein catabolism. It has anti-inflammatory and immunosuppressive effects. It helps resist stress and maintains blood pressure. It regulates circadian rhythm, such as which is high in the morning. Regulation: hypothalamus or CRH, corticotropin releasing hormone, which releases pituitary or ACTH. Hypothalamus, the hormone CRH released from hypothalamus acts on ACTH, which is released from the pituitary gland, and this ACTH acts on the adrenal cortex to release the hormone cortisol. So when stress or hypoglycemia occurs in our body, they promotes CRH and ACTH level. So negative feedback: cortisol inhibits CRH and ACTH secretion. Zona reticularis, which releases gonadocorticoid, which is also known as androgens or DHEA or androstenedione. The functions include: weak androgens, which convert testosterone or estrogens in peripheral tissues. They contribute to secondary sex characteristics, especially in females. It has role in libido, axillary or pubic hair growth. They regulate mainly by ACTH like cortisol. They have no strong negative feedback, unlike cortisol. Hormones of the adrenal medulla. It secretes catecholamine, epinephrine or norepinephrine, which is secreted by chromaffin cells, and its function includes mediators of flight or fight response. It promotes heart rate or cardiac output. It increases blood glucose levels, stimulate glycogenolysis and gluconeogenesis. It increases lipolysis. It promotes vasoconstriction, that is norepinephrine, and also promote bronchodilation, that is mediated by epinephrine. Regulation: the process is controlled by sympathetic nervous system. Stress, exercise, trauma and hypoglycemia stimulate the secretion of adrenal medulla hormones. The short half-life has the rapid effects. This image showing the ACTH acts on adrenal cortex. ACTH stimulates adrenal cortex, which is 80% of the weight, and the adrenal gland hormones. So the adrenal cortex, from the adrenal cortex, zona glomerulosa, it releases mineralocorticoids or aldosterone. Zona fasciculata, it is the middle zone. It releases glucocorticoid or androgen, estrogen, mineralocorticoid. Zona reticularis also secrete mineralocorticoid. And zona fasciculata produces 17 dihydrocortisone, also known as cortisol or hydrocortisone. Zona reticularis produces androgen and estrogen. And the inner portion, that is adrenal medulla, that is 20% of the weight, that secretes catecholamine hormone, epinephrine, norepinephrine, and dopamine. So what are the clinical notes? Hyperaldosteronism causes hypertension, hypokalemia or Cone syndrome. If cortisol excess, it causes Cushing syndrome. Cortisol deficiency causes Addison's disease. Excess androgen causes virilization in females. Pheochromocytoma, which is the tumor of adrenal gland, causes excess caused due to excess catecholamines or hypertension. So my dear students, today we explored the functional aspects and regulation of hormones of the adrenal gland, the body's prime stress manager and the energy balancer. We learned how cortisol, aldosterone, adrenaline and noradrenaline coordinate to regulate metabolism, stress response and electrolyte balance. If you found this class helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more such interesting lessons in biology. See you in the next class, and as always, keep learning and stay curious. Thank you.